Your dog pressed their nose against your cheek this morning, or they licked your face when you were not expecting it, or they rested their head against yours in that quiet, deliberate way that made everything else stop for a moment. You smiled, maybe pulled them closer, and moved on with your day, thinking it was just your dog being affectionate. By the end of this video, you will never feel your dog's nose on your face the same way again. Because what they are actually checking when they touch you, there will change everything you thought you understood about how deeply your dog knows you. Welcome to Dogony. If you have ever felt that your dog understands you better than most people do, subscribe right now. Because the science behind what happens when your dog touches your face proves that feeling is not just sentiment, it is biology. What your dog finds when they touch your face is something no human in your life could ever detect. And they have been finding it every single time. 1. They are reading your emotional state through your skin. Your face is the most information-dense surface your dog has access to. Every emotion you experience produces a corresponding chemical response in your body. Hormones, pheromones, subtle shifts in the oils your skin produces microscopic changes in your body temperature. All of it concentrates most powerfully in the skin of your face, particularly around your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Research published in the journal Animal Cognition has found that dogs can identify human emotional states through scent alone with accuracy that goes far beyond coincidence. Anxiety produces one chemical signature. Sadness produces another. The particular biochemistry of genuine happiness is different from the biochemistry of forced happiness. And your dog knows the difference. They have always known. When your dog touches your face, they already know what they are going to find. They touch you anyway because knowing how you feel is the most important information in their world. 2. They are checking whether you are the same person who left. This sounds strange until you understand how your dog actually experiences your absence. Every hour you spend away from your dog is an hour in which your scent signature, the chemical portrait they carry of you, begins to fade and shift. The version of you stored in their memory starts to feel less precise, less current, less real. The moment you return and they press their face to yours, they are updating that portrait. They are confirming that the person who just walked through the door matches the person they have been waiting for. Research on canine recognition has found that dogs rely on scent as their primary identification system, using it with a sophistication that visual recognition alone could never achieve. Your face, pressed close to their nose, is the most reliable confirmation available to them that you are genuinely, completely home. 3. They are regulating their own nervous system through contact with yours. Physical contact between bonded individuals does something measurable and profound to the nervous system. Research on the neurological effects of human-dog interaction has found that direct physical contact, particularly face-to-face contact, triggers oxytocin release in both species simultaneously, the same bonding hormone, the same calming effect, happening in both of you at the exact same moment. When your dog is anxious, overstimulated, or unsettled by something they cannot identify, pressing their face against yours is one of the most effective self-regulation strategies available to them. Your presence, your smell, your warmth, the specific chemical signature of your calm reaches directly into their nervous system and begins to quiet whatever was loud inside them. They are not just seeking comfort, they are borrowing your steadiness because their own has run out. 4. They are communicating something they have no other way to say. Dogs do not have the words for "I missed you today." They do not have language for "I was worried when you seemed sad this morning," or "I noticed you were not yourself last night, and I have been thinking about it since." But they have this. They have the deliberate, gentle press of their face against yours that carries every one of those unspoken things in the only form available to them. Research on canine communication has consistently found that dogs who share strong attachment bonds with their owners develop increasingly sophisticated nonverbal communication behaviors over time. The face touch is among the most intentional of these behaviors. It is not impulse. It is not instinct firing randomly. It is your dog making a choice, deciding that what they need to express is important enough to cross the distance between you and deliver directly. 5. They are telling you that your face is the safest place they know. Think about what vulnerability means for an animal. In the natural world, pressing your face against another creature, bringing your eyes, your nose, your most sensitive and exposed features into direct contact with something outside yourself is an act that requires the complete absence of threat. It requires certainty. It requires trust so deep it has moved past conscious decision into something biological. When your dog chooses your face as the place they press their own face, they are making a declaration that carries the full weight of their evolutionary history. You are safe. You are known. You are the one place in the entire world where being this close, this exposed, this completely without defense, feels not just acceptable, but right. Research on attachment behavior in domestic dogs has found that proximity-seeking behaviors directed specifically at an owner's face correlate most strongly with the highest levels of secure attachment. Dogs do not press their faces against strangers. They do not do it with people they merely tolerate or feel neutral about. They do it with their person, with the one they chose.